Don't miss the tea. Subscribe now.
Girl, sit down. I need to spill this tea about my fiancé, and I swear my nerves are shot. You know I love him, but his drinking. Baby, it's getting out of hand. Let me paint you this picture because I need you to tell me if I'm overreacting or if this is as wild as it feels. So, first of all, you know me, I'm not some prude about alcohol. If we're out at a concert, or it's someone's birthday, or it's literally Christmas, sure, I'll have a drink. But honey, I can't hang like I used to. My body just rejects it now, one cocktail and I'm praying to the porcelain gods the next morning. So I keep it cute. Weekends, special occasions, maybe a glass of wine if we're hosting. But my man, Hugh, let me tell you, we've been together 4 years, right? Wedding, booked for the end of this year, and I've been floating on cloud 9 until lately. Because lately, I've been counting bottles like they're clues in a true crime documentary. This man drinks 3 to 4 times a week, and not just a casual beer. No, we're talking industrial quantities. Last night alone, he went out with his boys and pounded 10 pints, 10 plus shots. And when I say plus shots, I mean I'm probably lowballing it because you know men like to downplay their liquor. But wait, it gets better. I came home last night from that indie concert I told you about, you know, the one with the cute guitarist, and what do I find? My fiancé, alone in the dark, camped out on the couch like a warlord defending his kingdom. And his kingdom? A whole bottle of wine, gone, plus 4 beers and the fridge. Stocked with a 24-pack, just glaring at me like, girl, you in danger. What would you do if you found your partner like this? And here's the kicker. We have a family lunch tomorrow. You know what that means, right? He's gonna slide into the passenger seat like, babe, can you drive? I'll just have a couple beers, a couple. Then we'll come home and he'll crack open the rest of that 24-pack like it's his job. Every single weekend. And it's not just the weekends anymore. We've had talks about this. You know, those tense, hushed conversations where I'm trying not to sound like his mom. He'll cut back for like a week, switch to just a few beers on weeknights, but then it's right back to the same mess. Like, why does he need alcohol to exist? Why can't he just sit? Watch TV without a drink in his hand? Eat dinner without a beer? Why is the whole bottle of wine his hobby? Girl, his brother is a functioning alcoholic. Like textbook. He chose booze over his wife and kids, failed rehab, the whole 9. Addiction in his blood, and I'm over here like, am I signing up for this? Because I didn't grow up like this. My family, we'd have a glass of champagne at weddings and call it a day. This is a whole lifestyle. I tried to get him to do dry January with me. You know, a little reset, some solidarity. 3 days. He couldn't even make it 3 days. I found a beer can hidden in the garage like he was some teenager sneaking contraband. I was like, babe, really? And he had the nerve to say, what? It's just one. Can you believe he hid a beer in the garage? What would you do next? But here's the thing, I adore him, like stupidly. We don't fight about money, chores, exes, nothing. He's my person, but it's a storm cloud over everything. I keep thinking, is this my future? Him passed out on the couch every weekend while I'm stuck cleaning up bottles. What if it gets worse? What if we have kids and he's too buzzed to drive them to soccer? Or, God forbid, he ends up like his brother. I don't want to leave him. The thought guts me. But I can't shake this dread like I'm ignoring a fire alarm. Is this just how it's gonna be? Do I have to accept that our marriage comes with a side of beer cans and wine-stained teeth? Or do I put my foot down and risk losing him? Help me, sis. Am I crazy? Is this normal? Because right now I'm staring at that fridge full of beer and all I see is a ticking time bomb. Should I walk away or stay and fight? The answer might shock you. Update: after weeks of tension, I finally confronted him with an ultimatum: rehab or the wedding's off. The way he looked at me, like I'd stabbed him. But then he whispered, okay. Just, okay. Now we're in this weird limbo where he's trying, but I keep finding empty bottles in his gym bag. Do I stay and fight for us? Or walk away before it destroys me? Comment below what you would do in this situation. I need all the advice I can get right now. Will he change, or is this the beginning of the end? Stay tuned for the final update.